Welcome everyone to the How to Make Money with Zero Followers workshop. So UGC Content Creator Workshop, I think is what I called it. But I'm gonna talk about how I started working with brands and I have a really small following. I have 3,200 on TikTok, 914 I think right now on Instagram. And you really don't even need to have a social media account at all to make money working with brands. A lot of people think that you have to have lots of followers and you don't. So I'm gonna go a little bit into my story. I don't know if I should wait a little bit to see if people are gonna hop on. I tried to pick a time for this webinar. Not tried, but I was focusing on picking a time for this webinar where a lot of my people were on Instagram. So this 3:30 time was something based on my analytics. So, hey Amanda. So I wanted to be able to catch as many people as possible, but it's all good if not. I'll probably send an email after with the replay link to this. Hi Stacy. So everyone can watch the replay if they want to catch that. All right, so a little bit about my story. So my name is Jessica Parada for all of you who don't know me and are new here. I am a mom of 3 kids, 6-year-old, 4-year-old, and 1-year-old. I have had several businesses. I've done several things. Some of them have been successful, but I completely burnt out. Some of them just, I don't want to say they were failures, but they were learning lessons. And so a little bit about me, I worked really hard and I had several jobs before I had kids. Once I started college is when I started working. Before that, I was taking care of my younger brother and sister. They're 9 years and 12 years younger than me. So I was taking care of them all the time. I was like a den mother. And when I got to college, I started working and I really was proud of myself for taking the maximum amount of credit hours in college, 18 hours. I was a biology and psychology double major and working 2 jobs, 2 part-time jobs equal full-time job and an internship. And so I was just really busy all the time. And I had 2 part-time jobs simply because like a schedule, I couldn't hold a full-time job with the hours. I had to have 2 part-time jobs that were like weird hours. I was just always a really hard worker. That's what my family really instilled in me, the mindset that you have to work hard to make lots of money. And so I was a double major, biology and psychology, to be a doctor. Obviously that is not the path I went on. I worked with doctors and realized I didn't want to do that anymore. I love health. I just don't like the environment and the things that, like, there's a lot of things going on in the background of that. When my first baby was born, Dominic, I did not want to go back to work. And here in the US, you don't get any paid leave. If you do, you're really lucky for that. I did get 12 weeks of unpaid leave. I don't know what I did to figure out how to make some money. I think I had added up. I didn't take any vacations. I tried not to take any days off, which was really hard because I had a huge ovarian cyst the size of a grapefruit that caused a lot of pain when I was pregnant with my son. So I had to miss work because of that. So I tried to add up as many days as I could so that I could stay home with my baby. Really, it wasn't 12 weeks where I worked at. It was 6 weeks of unpaid leave that was approved if you had a vaginal birth and 9 weeks if you had a C-section. I wanted to have a natural birth, and it's really sad when you're like, oh, I hope that something goes wrong so I can have a C-section so I could be home with my baby more. It really sucked. And I went back to work around 9 weeks. I got doctor's notes. I just was playing the system as much as possible, but then income wise, I had to go back to work. I was breastfeeding and it was really hard. So finally, around when Dominic, my first baby, was 7 months old, I decided to quit my job. And when I quit my job, I wanted to bring in some money. So I started doing YouTube and blogging. And I was like, okay, if I can build this, I can make money through YouTube. At the time, the YouTube Creators Fund was really different than what it is now. And I was like, this is really possible. And I just was constantly editing videos. I really was just exhausted with it. So eventually I let that go. But one thing is that I became a stay-at-home mom and thought that was gonna be the thing to fulfill me. I was like, all right, Amanda, the thing to fulfill me, and it wasn't. I was bored. So that's why I started the YouTube and blog, but I wanted to make money. So I've always been creating. I've always been a creator. And so I joined a network marketing company, which I know a lot of y'all have been in network marketing companies, or MLM, if that's what you want to call it, or you've been like pitched a network marketing company or MLM to when you're like wondering what to do and like work from home. It's like really targeted to moms who want to stay at home, moms and moms who want to quit their job to stay at home. And so I started selling clothing with a network marketing company. I made 6 figures with that, but I was burnt out, exhausted. My marriage was failing. Like literally my husband said, we might as well be divorced. And when he said that, like really hit me hard. And when I was pregnant, I got pregnant unplanned. And when Peyton was born, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I had been in the company for a year and a half. Again, it was going really well. And then I was just like, I can't hustle this anymore. Like the hustle culture was just like so big in that. And I was like, I can't. So I had 2 kids, 2 and under. I left and then joined another MLM, selling oils. And I was like, this is going to be the one. And I've tried a lot of things, you guys. So at that time, I also launched a podcast, Uncensored Mom Podcast. I did really well, but I just didn't know how to monetize that. So the oils weren't working. I was trying to sell oils and I wanted to really focus on social media, but the team I was on was focused on in-home parties. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I had to pay for a membership with someone who was in the company who made a membership for people who were not on her team. And I just didn't want to do it that way either, the way she was teaching it. I was just like, why aren't people doing it this way? But I didn't have any support. And so I quit that. And so I went to making like a few thousand a month at least. It was like up and down every month with my income to making no money. And so I was like, what's going on here? I have to bring in money, because what happened was that we were making money and we like started living a lifestyle of those people who made more money. And then that money wasn't coming in anymore. So I started that year in 2018, the end of 2018, I went into purpose and business coaching. I wanted to help moms find their purpose, and I had 2 different clients, moms who wanted to find their purpose, and some of them were moms, some of them weren't, who wanted to quit their jobs. So that's what I was helping them do. Hi, welcome. And I decided to just focus on that. Being a coach, if you've never been a coach, you've got to build an audience. You've got to build know, like, trust with your audience. You have to create a lot of content. It's not something where you just get into coaching and you make money. It doesn't work like that. You have to actually build an audience. You have to build a niche. You have to put in the legwork for it. So it always felt like I was pulling, like, just like for trying to get clients, trying to get one-on-one clients. It was just like, oh, got a one-on-one client. And then 2 months will pass and I'll be like, oh my God, there's no other client. And in 2019, I invested like $30,000 into masterminds, courses, events that I went to, coaches, one-on-one coaches, you name it, I invested in it. And all of the money that was coming into my business was going straight out into all of these investments I had. And by the end of 2019, I felt really exhausted. I was tired of launching and kept feeling like I was a failure. I was tired of, think about it, I had been trying a lot of different things, the YouTube, the blog, the podcast, the network marketing companies. It just felt like nothing was working. And so finally, the end of 2019, I just like really didn't focus on my business anymore. And 2020 hit. This was before everything happened. I was just like, I think I'm gonna just take a break. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. So then things happened in 2020. We all know what happened. And I wanted to get pregnant. Just was like, I want to have a 3rd kid. So my husband and I, Oscar, said, yeah, let's go for a 3rd kid. So I just focused on my pregnancy for most of 2020. I was doing human design and spirituality coaching and cycle, like your cycle coaching and moon cycle coaching. I was talking a lot about that and I was getting traction for it. If you look back on my posts, you'll see some human design posts and they're like some of my most popular posts. But then I just didn't really feel aligned with it. It felt like something that I was like pushing. And drop me some hearts if you felt like that with different businesses or coaching that you've done. It just feels like you are just against the wall, trying to make it work. And it's not working. I felt like I was either in confusion, like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, what my business was going to be. I didn't know my niche. I didn't know anything. Or it was like, oh, okay, I know what I'm going to do, but it didn't come easily. And in the sense of this, like I said, hey, I'm going to have a workshop, and 30 people signed up for the workshop. 30 people are not here live right now, which is fine. I know a lot of people are going to catch the replay. That's how it is. Like I understand marketing, but people are interested in what I'm talking about. So I really wanted to I just didn't know what to do. So drop me some hearts if you, or drop like a yes in the comments below, because I love interaction. I really, want to know like how you felt, or if you resonate with my story of trying a lot of different things, or just feeling confusion on what to do next. Oh, sorry. That probably sounded really loud. All right, where am I here? So I took a couple programs in 2020. One around human design completely, and one around marketing. And the marketing program I took, and then I got pregnant. So it was so funny. I was pregnant in that program, actually. I had found out. Then I got tired. So this was everything from 2016 to up to 2021. Trying all of these businesses. I did the network marketing, did well, but was burnt out and exhausted. Did another network marketing, it wasn't working out. Did the YouTube. I was a blogger, so a blog and a vlog. I was a mom, lifestyle content creator for YouTube at those two channels. I had the podcast where I had a lot of big people on, actually. I had people who were like Bravo TV hosts wanting to be on my podcast, and I was like, what's going on here? But I just felt like nothing was working out the way I wanted it to, and I wasn't really making any money. and the thing about making money is that you want to also have fun. I know a lot of you are moms, so you want to spend time with your kids. So this morning we went to the trampoline park for a couple hours, and then went to Chick-fil-A, and then I get to do this. So it's not like I'm working all the time anymore the way I used to. So I realized in 2021 that I really preferred a creator role over a supporter role. A supporter being the coaching, the one-on-one calls that I was doing all the time. Like I love to create. Like I looked back at my content recently, and I had just so many. I don't know if any of you guys know Word Swag. Give me some hearts if you know the app Word Swag. I don't know if it's a big app anymore, but like I have a bunch of Word Swag posts with like quotes on it, and I love taking pictures, and I loved writing the content. So I realized that I love to be a creator. I love being a creator, and I was doing that a lot, but again, I didn't know how to monetize it. When you are a YouTuber, or even now with TikTok and all these things, you've got to grow your audience. With Instagram, you have to grow your audience to monetize your audience, even if it's from the Creator Fund, which doesn't give much. YouTube gives more money in the Creator Fund. But if it's not that, you're doing brand deals. So it's just, it takes a lot of time, and I know a lot of y'all either don't want to do that, or you want to make money now. So drop me make money now, or you don't want to be an influencer. Because a lot of people who are in my industry now that I'm going to talk about they don't want to be influencers at all. They're just like, I like to create content. I'm not trying to grow my own audience. So you either want to be one or the other. So I knew I loved creating, and I was really good at it. So I started talking about motherhood and parenting more on my platforms, especially on TikTok. So I have 2 TikToks. One that is for the UGC content creator, and the other one is motherhood, parenting, lifestyle type of things. But I started to get this kind of PTSD of, oh my God, I'm building an audience now. I have several videos that have gone viral, so I should create a program. I should create some offers. I should try to get brand deals. I started feeling this pressure to do that again, and I wanted to make money without the pressure of launching. I wanted to make money without the pressure of, I've got to launch offers. If I don't launch offers, I'm not going to make money. It is so exhausting. Give me some hearts if you understand that launch burnout cycle, if you have been a business owner, because it's exhausting. So I'm not really seeing a lot here. So it's really exhausting, and I was really tired of it. So I started to think about what I loved to do as a kid and what I was really enjoying doing in the past years. And I knew that I was strategic. I knew it was intentional. I knew it was smart. I knew that I was really good at creating things. I was really good at video content. I was good at angles and capturing people's attention and capturing audience's attention. I was really good at being entertaining. I'm funny. Like, I listed out all of these things that I'm really good at. So I'm really good at connection. I'm really good at networking. So it's like, how can I do that? What can I do to where I can make money without having to launch offers all the time and without having to grow my audience to a really large size in order to get brand deals? So I was like, who needs more eyes on their products? Who needs more eyes on their social media channels? Who needs more communication? Businesses and brands. They need more of that. And TikTok is where it's at. There are a lot of brands that are on Instagram that have like large followings. They have 100K or more, and they have zero. They either don't have a TikTok account, they have 15, like a really small number. It's not even like in the 3 digits. 12 people following them on TikTok, or they have a TikTok that may have a few hundred, but their content is not hitting. So a lot of these companies, like even these brands, even if you have seen them on Instagram, they're like major brands, these brands are trying to get on TikTok. Like, I'm literally having a conversation with water wipes. They're in Target, like water wipes. And I'm sure all of you moms know water wipes. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. But they don't have a TikTok presence. They want to be on TikTok. When you know how to create eye-catching content in an authentic way, brands want to pay you for this. Brands want to pay you to create eye-catching content for them, and they don't care about your audience. They don't care if you have a following. They don't care about anything that you're doing on social media. They will just want you to create content for them. So the great thing is you don't need your own social media channels because you're not posting these videos on your social media channels. These videos are being posted on their social media channels, and they're not even tagging you or anything like that. That would be more of an influencer deal. So if you know the value you bring, your own sauce, your own creativity, brands are wanting to pay for this. 85% of US incomes are controlled by the mom or the female in the home. Why that's important is that this is a creator's economy. We are entering a creator's economy, and there are so many ways to make money as a creator, and I'm going to talk about this one today. So the thing is that a lot of you guys are burnt out from creating content for your social media channels, and it's just not working out. You're either like not filling your offers the way that you want to, or you're not getting brand deals because you don't have a large enough audience to do, or you don't have a niche, so you don't feel like you have the attention for brands to pay you for content. And a lot of you are creating content on social media and you're not making any money. You can be creating content and making money. You can be creating content for your own social channels and create content for brands, which is what I do, and make money. So give me some hearts, or drop a yes, that's me, or just a yes in the comments if this is resonating with you, or you're someone who wants to make money creating content, or you've been burnt out from creating content and not making any money from it. I know some of y'all are on, so thank you. I love the interaction. Like I said, I picked this time because of my analytics, but I think the best maybe time would have been like 9 o'clock at night, but I don't want to do it live at 9 o'clock at night. It's just, I'm tired. I put my kids to bed and I want to watch Bridgerton and chill. So I did it at 3 because I know that people might watch the replay, but my analytics did show that a lot of people are on watching my content at this time. All right, that was me too, you guys. That was me, burnt out, creating content, not making money, and just feeling like I had to push to get 10K followers on TikTok to make money, which it's exhausting, and it just puts a lot of pressure on your audience, a lot of pressure on yourself. I realized that creating for brands is the way you can make money instead without building your following. So there are three ways you can make money on social media right now. One is the brand deals as an influencer. To do that, you don't need a huge following. You do need to have a high engagement rate or a lot of link clicks for like your link in bio and things like that, okay? You don't need to have 10,000 followers. You really don't. But brands do want to see that you have an engaged audience. There are some offers that I sign up for brands that are you need like 5K, some of them you need like 3K. So some of them they don't even say you need to have a large following. Some of them say you have to have at least 1,000. So I don't have 1,000 on Instagram. So I deleted like half my following because I've been on Instagram since 2012, I think, when it launched. So a lot of these people don't even exist anymore. So I don't even have 1,000. So it's like, so that's the way you can make money. You can do money for brand deals as an influencer. You do have to create content. You have to grow your audience. You have to grow your community. You have to grow your culture in order to have brand deals. Brands want to see that you have an engaged audience before that they pay you for anything. And it does take a lot more negotiation to work with brands because you're going into usage rights, you're going into whitelisting, you're going into a lot of other terms and a lot of other conditions that you don't need for UGC content creation. So the next way to make money on social media is through affiliates or offers. So that's going to be affiliate links for either products you use or programs, offers that you've taken, services, things like that. So a lot of influencers have affiliate links. I even have affiliate links. Not right now, but I have in the past affiliated for programs and it's made some money doing that. You still have to have an audience. You still have to build a know, like, trust factor. You still have to show up creating the content. It's still growing your own social media channels and brands to affiliate. That's how you're going to make money. Or you can make money creating offers, which are programs, courses, one-on-one coaching, consulting, things like that. Creating offers is another way to make money. Again, you have to have an audience. You have to grow know, like, trust. Usually you have to have some type of niche. Like, you're still relying on your audience to make money. The third way is what I do. I'm a UGC content creator and I create content for brands. Brands come to me, they say, hey, we would like 3 videos with our product. Sometimes they give me like an idea of what they want. Usually they give me a brief of what they want, what they're looking for. Some brands are literally just, we love your portfolio, we trust you to create content that fits your lifestyle with our product and do that. And so that's what brands do, and they pay me to do that. And it's so amazing. And I only work with brands that I personally align with simply because I can't lie and it looks really authentic. You can tell from these TikTok ads who's like really using the product and who's just like someone, I love this green powder, and it's just really fake. Brands do want some authenticity. I'm not gonna sell things that are not aligned with me because it's gonna be inauthentic. So I get to choose who I work with. So I started to see a lot of people talk about becoming a content creator on TikTok as I was scrolling. So I was like on influencer TikTok, like micro influencer TikTok, nano micro influencer. I'm a nano influencer at what I'm at. It's like below 10K. As a nano influencer and content creator. And I was like, isn't that the same thing? Isn't content creator and an influencer the same thing? Let me know if you thought it was the same thing as well. I would love to know your thoughts on that because I thought it was the same thing. I was like, a content creator is an influencer, but they're not. So I started scrolling TikTok and people were just like, yeah, all you have to do is take a product that you have at home that you use all the time, that you love, create a video for it, and then send it to the brand, pitch them and say, hey, I created this video. I created this like handful of videos with your product. Let me know if you want to use them in your ads. Okay. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's all you have to do. Like, sure. Teresa said, I used to think that too. Now I see the word used so wrong by everyone. Yeah. It's a lot of influencers say they're content creators, which is they are creating content, but they're creating it from their own influence. So it's not the same thing. It's content creator and influencer is not the same thing. They are 2 different jobs, basically. That's what I did, you guys. I was just like, I'm gonna make a video. It's in my portfolios with Yogi T, and I was like, I'm gonna pitch them this video. Yogi T has not gotten back to me. I am actually gonna email them because again, like, they don't have really a huge following on TikTok, I don't think. So again, it's a big brand, but still. Yeah, and Teresa says content that your audience never sees. Right. Your audience, you guys don't know the content I'm creating for UGC. What you're seeing on my Instagram for UGC, or it's really my TikTok for UGC, that's part of my portfolio. That's what I started out with so that I could build a portfolio and start to pitch with 2 brands. So I did what these people were saying to do. They were like, just start pitching brands. And I was like, okay, here's videos. And I wasn't really getting feedback that way. So I was like, okay, let me do some more research. So then I started to make a portfolio, but no one was really talking about that. There was only a few people saying to do that. This other like piece of advice that people said was to sign up for apps, like content creator apps. Now they are out there. I'm signed up for them, but these brands are paying like $25 for a video and free product. You get the product for free, period. So like they're paying like $25. And I was like, how are people making 4 and 5 figure months? $25 per video. That doesn't, no. Yes, so Teresa says, love TikToks. Yes, TikTok is worth. Yes, the portfolio. So I made a portfolio. And then with my portfolio, I started going on Twitter and I was like tweeting and networking, and I started to like just get attention of people. Like I was following marketing people and UGC creators and DTC, like direct to consumer products and stuff like that, like product owners and people like launching brands and products. And I was just like, I'm gonna start tweeting, because some people said start tweeting. But again, there's like a couple of people who were giving this advice. Like literally there was 2 people I was following who was giving this advice. Everyone else was saying download some apps and get jobs on there. And I was like, what? And then there was another one where it was like, you can sign up for this site and get like opportunities on there. I'm on the site. I've not gotten opportunities on there. All of my opportunities have come through mainly Twitter and Instagram, pitching brands on Instagram and a few brands on email. So I've done it through Twitter and Instagram, pitching brands on Instagram, pitching on emails. So if you're open to it, I would love to tell you about an opportunity for you to dive deeper into learning from this. I started this literally a month ago, almost to the day. And I am working right now with 6 brands, and I'm waiting on the product for 2 brands right now, maybe 3. I have a retainer with these brands. Like they just love my content. They want to work with me, meaning they want to work with me month to month. So I'm starting to already make a consistent income month to month because they enjoy working with me. And I have made almost $2,000 in the first month of doing this, because I did a lot of research. I know what I'm doing, and a lot of people are not teaching this in the way that I'm gonna teach it. There's literally like one person who has a guide out, that's $100, and that's it. There's no one teaching this in a cohesive, easy to learn, ready to apply way. So if you're interested in this opportunity to dive deeper into this, type yes. Let me know we're into it. Type yes in the comments, and I'll chat about that. And then I'll do some Q&A at the end for anyone who wants to get started and has any questions. Type yes or give me some hearts if you are into it, if you are into learning how to make 4 figures. All right, Teresa, girl me, thank you. All right, my offer is a content creator boot camp. Yeah, Teresa, she said I haven't made 2K. Girl, like, people are out there not giving the information I'm gonna be giving. They're not. One is that a lot of content creators are like super busy and burnt out. There's not a lot of mom content creators. They don't, as far as I've seen, and they don't understand what it is to have to like work very small set hours. They're like working all day, and I'm just like, yeah, I've been there, done that in a business. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I built this business working a few hours a day, and then using the apps, Teresa, I mentioned to you that paid me earlier. Oh yeah, Teresa, congratulations. Yeah, so take care of yourself right now. There's gonna be a lot of postpartum brands out there, like seriously, who like want content. Because a lot of moms are not doing this, you guys. A lot of moms are not. In the content creator UGC field, I see a lot of girls in their like 20s, like 22. I'm like, wow. And they're not moms. They're not balancing other things. They're just like living their own life. So I'm doing this, balancing my own things and making money from it. And I'm not working more than 3 hours a day. Like literally, this is my work time. At 5 o'clock, that's it, I'm off. My content creator bootcamp is starting on Monday because I want to get you guys started as soon as possible. And you're going to learn how to make money with ease and zero stress using social media, even though you don't have an audience or followers yet. And so I'm gonna go over what's in the bootcamp. Oh, I meant to put a link here, but here it goes. So, nope, that's not it. Give me a minute. I wanna make sure I touch on everything. Hey, Peyton and Dom, can you please give me space? Go to the playroom and play, okay? I can hear you, so please go to the playroom. Sorry, guys. I had updated my Notion. Yeah, they're like single 21-year-olds, right? And it's cool and everything. My thing is that I am a mom trying to build a business. And so it's just, a lot of these moms are not doing that. All right, guys, give me a second. So I do know, obviously, off the top of my head what I'm doing. So it is going to be a 4-week boot camp starting Monday. And it is going to be live. So we're going to have live classes every week with room for Q&A. So these are going to be like 1 to 2 hour calls where I'm going to be teaching you how to get started, how to build a portfolio, how to pitch to brands. You're going to get my brand templates. You're going to get, oh, is it here? There it goes. No, it has to be here. You're going to get all of my brand templates. You're going to get my pitch templates. Here it goes. All right, so much better. So yeah, 4 weekly live classes and videos with Q&A at the end, how I build a portfolio, how to create the website, networking, how I networked on Twitter, how to get started on that. I didn't know, like people were like, get on Twitter, and I was like, I have never been on Twitter, you guys. I had a Twitter that I've never used, like 2017, 16, when I was like blogging and trying to tweet to like these big YouTubers and stuff like that. So I was like, what do you mean by use Twitter? Same thing with LinkedIn. That I'm starting to create a strategy with, but like no one is talking about how to do it. Pitching brands, I'm going to talk about your pricing, the systems and organization I have, mindset. So this is going to be around like rejection. You're going to have brands that reject you. You're going to have brands that you're going to be pitching yourself. So there's a mindset around that. There's a lot of UGC creators who have trouble with that. Like they never pitch because they don't want to be rejected. And a lot more. You're going to get templates and spreadsheets that I have for organization and tracking all of the brands that you're working with, the brands that you're pitching, the brands that are sending you products. I have all of that organized in my templates. So you're going to get all of those. You're going to get accountability. So we're going to have a Slack community where you can ask me questions in between. You can ask other creators questions. You're going to have the accountability to really get you going. I literally have told this opportunity to people since I've started, and a lot of them haven't started. I know one person who started it. Because there's no accountability, it's really hard to just get yourself going, get yourself doing the thing. And seriously, this has been the easiest way I've made money. I'm just like, why aren't more people doing this, especially moms? You're going to learn how to research and come up with the creative concepts and ideas for brands, then script them, how to script that, and then send that to brands, because brands are going to want some creative concepts from you. They do ask you some things like when you're on the calls with them. So you want to know what to say so that you can get the brand to work with you. So you're going to learn how to come up with those ideas, the hooks, the content for the brands, and you're going to see what's working and what's not working for me. So behind the scenes of what I'm doing, I'm going to share everything that I'm doing, everything that's working, everything that's not working that I've tried. So if I do LinkedIn and I'm just like, yeah, guys, it's just not like worth your time, then you're going to see that because I'm going first. I'm doing the thing. Everything I'm doing is trial and error. I don't have anyone that I can ask questions to. There's like some UGC communities I'm in, but we're just all creators doing the same thing. So there's no one I can be like one-on-one, like, hey, what should I look for in contracts? Do you have a creator contract? There's no one to go to for this. And this is what this bootcamp and this community is going to be for. The community is going to be forever, and the content you're going to have for you. I said you gotta have the pitch templates to pitch brands in the DMs and in email, because I use two different templates for that. I'm also going to show you how to find some of the brand emails, because some of them are not easy to find. It's interesting. You're going to learn how-to videos on recording, editing, and copywriting. So again, when you create your portfolio, you want videos that are eye-catching to these brands that look at them, or else they're not going to hire you. And you're also going to get the Solopreneur starter kit. This is it's like an interactive PDF with 37 assets in it, and it really helps you with your mission, your value statements. It's going to help with understanding how to attract brands with your own energy and defining like that journey for them, managing your energy, scaling. And the really big thing that I love in this starter kit is the requirements list. You fill this spreadsheet out and it tells you exactly how much money you need to make to support your lifestyle, including things that you want to do, vacations or massages or getting your nails done. You want to know how much money, thank you for the hearts, you want to know how much money you need to make instead of just like throwing a number out there, right? Like I know exactly how much money I want to be making because I do this requirements list and it tells me this is what I'm spending in business, this is what I'm spending in life, this is how much I need to sustain that, the amount between. So you're also, anyone who pays in full is going to get a wealth candle. I use this scent to really anchor myself in to the woman who is successful, and it works. Like it's been working. So I want to give that to you for free. Everyone who pays in full with this early bird price that I'm going to tell you is going also to get an intimate Q&A and an audit of everything that they're doing. This is only going to be for the early bird offer that closes on Monday. So you're going to get more one-on-one attention from me on what you're doing. This is probably going to be after like 2 weeks of the course, maybe 3 weeks. We'll hash out what's the best time frame to get audits and like to retweak anything in your business. You're going to have access to this forever. I'm going to be doing monthly Q&As in this bootcamp. So you're paying one price and you're not paying anything ever again. I'm going to do monthly Q&As. You're going to have the Slack community forever, and you're going to have those classes to look back on forever. You're going to have the templates, the pitches, everything. And every month I'm going to probably do more like classes as I grow and as I see what you guys need support in. So you're going to get monthly Q&As and more support, more classes to grow your business. And all of that is part of this one-time price that you're paying. It's not a membership. It's just I decided to run this boot camp, and everyone who joins now is just going to have it forever like that. When I run it again, it's going to be more money, obviously, because the content's going to be in there already and all the value's going to be in there already. And it's also going to, you're not going to be getting that like attention from me like you are getting live because I'm running this live. So it's going to be, it's $297, but because you guys are here early, because you're here in the workshop, and because I don't have a sales page for this yet, you're gonna get $100 off. So it's gonna be $197 for you for this 4-week boot camp and access to it forever, and the monthly Q&As and the accountability and the templates and all of the things to get you started and the mentorship. Or you can do 2 monthly payments of $99. I want this to really be something that you can get started in. My first brand deal that I made 2 weeks after becoming a UGC content creator, I made $300, and they Venmo'd me the $300. You will literally make double of your money back just by joining this bootcamp. So yes, $197 before Monday, before getting started, or 2 payments of $99. After that, after Monday, it's going to be $297 or 2 monthly payments of $155. So still making it some monthly payments in there for anyone who needs that, because I've needed that in the past. And I've never joined a program, you guys, personally, where it felt like almost a guarantee to make money immediately. Like it's $197, and you can, I made 3 videos for a brand. The videos were, one was 30 seconds, one was like 7 seconds, and one was a minute, and I made $300. And I sent it to them, and they were like, yep, approved. What's your Venmo so we can send you the money? And I was like, oh, okay. And they want to get me on retainer. So it's just, and by retainer, I don't mean just doing 3 videos a week. So then I give them a price for the month. So a retainer looks like $1,500 to $2,000 a month for one brand to create content for them. It's really such an easy industry to get in, to get started. I really want you guys to get started in this. So that's why I'm starting on Monday. I'm talking. No, I'm working. Okay, so I'll open the door when I'm done. Thank you. Okay. All right, let me know if you have any questions. If you want to join the Creator Bootcamp, the UGC Creator Bootcamp, just send me a DM and I'll just send you the payment link. And I'm going to get everyone in the Slack community on Monday, and everything will be uploaded into there with all the templates with everything that gets started. All right, Teresa, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, DM me and go feed your little one. Congratulations again. Another thing, y'all, is that because this is growing so quickly for me, even if this is something that you don't want to personally get started, like personally do and run on your own as a business, I am going to be sending, like, you're the first people I'm going to be sending brands who need creators to. So if a brand needs a creator, like, you're going to be the person that, or the people that I recommend. Yeah. Where would the bootcamp be? Oh, I know a lot of people are not used to offers. It's online. So I am going to create the Slack community, and in there I will put the days and times, and I will do it on Zoom. So you just have to join the Zoom call. And thank you for that question, because Angie, I didn't explain that. Thank you for that question. So yes, they're going to be Zoom calls. And like I said, there'll be 1 to 2 hours, because I'm going to teach you, like, the first call will likely be talking about how to create portfolio and how to start tweeting. Those are the big first 2 things that I did. And then we'll, like, do Q&A. So yeah. And then you'll start doing it, and you'll be in the Slack community, being able to ask questions, to let me, like, ask questions about the brands or where to find the brands and all of that stuff. Like, what to say when they respond to you. Some brands are like, oh, we're going to send you free product. And I turn that into paid. I'm like, yeah, you can send me free product and you're going to pay me for my, they absolutely will be recorded. Angie, I'll be on live, and then you will have the recording to watch forever, whenever you want. They will be organized into Slack. Eventually, I probably will have a platform they'll be organized on, but you guys will get all that access when I decide to do that. Right now, I'm making it very simple, having a Slack community for all of y'all. And another really great thing is that you'll have this community, like I said, where you can send brands each other's way. Because let's say if you have a monthly retainer for a coffee company, then you won't be able to create content for another coffee company. So if another coffee company, like, reaches out to you, you'll be like, hey, I'll be like, hey, Angie, I can't do this, like, coffee brand. Do you want this coffee brand? Are you interested in that? And you'll be like, okay, sure. This actually recently happened to me just in the UGC world. And they were like, oh, hey, I have these brands that, like, I can't work with. Do you want to work with them? So I also get tagged in a lot of mom stuff. So yes, they will be recorded. They'll be on Zoom. So again, you're going to get those 4 weekly calls and Q&As. If I have to do extra calls, if I have to do extra classes, I'm not, like, opposed to doing it. It could end up being 6 weeks. It's just that I'm going to be in that Slack community a lot. You guys are probably going to get some in-between videos and stuff like that. Like, if I see a lot of y'all asking me the same questions, I'm going to do a call on it. Like, I'm going to, like, or I'll do a Zoom recording and be like, here's the answer to that. I'm going to give you a lot of the attention. And like I said, you're going to get all these templates, the spreadsheets, my brand pitches, the templates for that, creating the content. And all you need is your iPhone, you guys. That's all. I use my iPhone in natural light. I don't even use my ring light to record things. I use natural light to record things. I'll be using my ring light in, like, the next week, because what I have to record for a brand is going to be in the bathroom. So I'm going to need at nighttime. So I'm going to need my ring light for that. But I just use natural lighting. All you need is your phone. And I use a free editing software called CapCut to edit my videos. You don't need anything to start this. Hey, welcome. You're welcome, Angie. Does anyone have any more questions? Yeah, so you're going to get the Solopreneur Starter Kit. Like I said, has all of these assets in it that are going to help you with your business. It's $37. It's included with the offer. It's valued at $2,000. Truly, there's literally courses out there that I've spent more money on that don't have that information in that. You're going to get the wealth candle for paying full. You're going to get the Q&A and audits for paying full early. And then you're going to get access forever and monthly Q&A and classes for the one-time early bird offer of, like I said, $100 off. It's $297. You're going to get $100 off, and it's going to be $197 for you, and or 2 monthly payments of $99. And we're going to just get started on Monday, because I don't want to hold off on getting you guys started with becoming a UGC content creator. Like, literally, you can get started on Monday and have your first brand that week, or have your first brand the next week. It took me 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to get a brand. I literally looked at my calendar, was like, wow, I've only been doing this 2 weeks and already have a brand lined up. And after that, they just came rolling in. So if this is something you want to do, encourage you to get in on this. Just DM me that if you want either the pay in full or the monthly $99 for 2 months. So you pay $99 a month. After Monday, April 4th, it's 4/4, which is so funny. I'm going to start this on 4/4/22, like angel numbers. I didn't plan that. I didn't. I planned to do this workshop like weeks ago. So it's just interesting. After that, it's going to be $297 or 2 monthly payments of $155, which is still a steal. It's still amazing for a group program where I'm literally giving you everything to get started. And like I said, my first brand was $300. I created 3 videos. One was 60, one was 1 minute, one was 30 seconds, and one was like 7-second video. And they paid me $300 for it. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So if no one has any more questions, then I'll hop off as well. Just DM me. Just a moment, baby. I'm going to have I'll probably have a link up this weekend in my bio for this, so you don't have to DM me, but I don't have one right now. I don't have a sales page or anything for this. I'm just literally letting you know what it is so you can join. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be posted. I'm going to post it right after this. And it's literally, I've been on for exactly an hour almost. So you can actually absolutely watch the replay. Watch the replay. Let me know any questions you have. Just DM me that you want in. And like I said, you're going to get started in the Slack community. The first call will be on Monday to get your portfolio started and start pitching brands so you can... Sorry guys, I know sometimes some people don't like that sound. I just want more lemonade so you can get started. Like you'll pay $197 and your first brand could be $300. Usually brands want 3 to 5 videos. I have yet to have a brand that only wants 1 video. I have no brands that only pick my 1 video package. None of them. All of them want 3 videos or 5 videos. I have a brand I'm working with that was just like, we want 5 videos from you. And we just trust you to create what you want to create. I was like, okay. And they're like, and if we like it, we want to put you on a retainer. You guys, awesome. Yeah, girl, the accountability is so helpful. It was like, I had none. It was tough for me to keep going. Especially when like you're putting yourself out there so much and no one's hiring you yet. And there's no one. I really wanted to ask some of these UGC creators, hey, so like, how did you get inbound? People, brands coming to you and like, how did you do this? And there's no one to ask. There's no one to ask, you guys. I'm literally doing this on my own. I'm in communities, but we're all doing the same thing almost at the same time. So there's no mentorship. No one's getting paid for it. So obviously we're not like going to be spending our time mentoring someone to do this. We're doing our brand stuff. Okay. Now, even though I'm having the baby soon. Yeah, absolutely. You can start now. Yeah. So I would just get your portfolio going. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You get started now. Because you're having the baby in 6 weeks ish. Baby comes when baby comes. But 6 weeks ish. So yeah, like you would just start creating your portfolio now. You could probably get some like pregnancy brands and postpartum brands lined up. And I feel like honestly with the postpartum brands, because they're postpartum brands and they want that like real content, it would be easy to create content like around like things that you're already doing, like those breastfeeding pillows if you want to breastfeed, or like bottles. Like it's so easy. And the thing is that you guys, because I'm already starting to scale this, I'm gonna hire a video editor. It's really not that much to hire a video editor. That takes me the longest, is editing videos. It takes me like an hour or less, depending on if it's like a 1 minute video. I'm usually have like a lot of content for that and I've got to cut it down to a minute. But otherwise, like the recording doesn't take that long and have so much to do with new products, right? Yeah, and another thing is that a lot of these brands will send you products if you just want products as well. So you'll make money with it, but I have brands sending me, I have so many brands sending me stuff, you guys, that have not agreed to. They don't even care if I create content for it. They're just like, here, take, yeah. Like, we want you to try our product. So you get a lot of free stuff, girl. Postpartum, like, I wish I got some stuff for free. So yeah. And I have some ideas because I'm not pregnant or anything, obviously. And once postpartum, you're always postpartum, but I'm not freshly or newly postpartum. I have lots of ideas for brands that mamas who are pregnant or postpartum can work with. Like, that market is not, it's really open. It's a really open market. The mom market, seriously, for real. And the pregnancy postpartum market, there's not, I have seen 0 creators in it. Influencers, yes, but not creators. Oh yeah, girl, I get it. That last trimester and getting ready, especially first baby. Yeah, I'm definitely you're gonna have the accountability with me, you guys. My focus is on my UGC is gonna be on this community, which is part of the UGC. And yeah, so I'm thinking of hiring someone to help me with posting more because I haven't posted. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, watch the replay. Girl, it's not saturated. Like, it's not, you see it saturated because there's influencers, but like, a lot of these influencers are not getting paid. I know for a fact they're getting underpaid. I've talked to them, you guys. I've talked to them. They're not getting paid. Like, you guys, they come into like my DMs. They're not getting paid, or they don't know how to like pitch. And I'm just like, you could be making so much money. And I understand what it is, just a moment, baby. I understand what it is to try different things, to struggle and just not be making money. And I wanted to share this with you guys because I finally found a way to do it. And I want you to do it too. And I wanted to make it a price that you can easily get back with just one brand. Okay? Hey. Don't do that over there, baby. After an hour, my kids start to get crazy. Any last minute questions, I'll hang out for one more minute until 4:35. I'm gonna hop off so you can watch the replays. Thank you for the hearts. So you can watch the replay, and then I'll be getting you guys started. Likely, if you go ahead and get in my DMs and pay now, I will likely give you some tips to get your portfolio started already, because you literally can do that this weekend. Like, you can get that started pretty quickly. I really want you guys to get your portfolio going. You can get some brands very fast with a good portfolio. And I'll give you some feedback on the videos and all of that. All right, so any last questions? If not, I'm gonna hop off and turn off this bright light. Like, I'll be blind for an hour. Go eat my Chick-fil-A because I didn't get to eat. And then I had to put Aiden down to sleep. You have to pay to get started. Yes, so the offer, you're gonna find, I go over what the offer is for the UGC UGC Content Creator Bootcamp. So when you watch the replay, I do give tips on what you can do to get started. I talk about the ways you can make money with social media. And then with this offer I have, it's $100 off for until Monday. So it's $197 instead of $297. And I go over all of the things, all of the accountability, the live classes, the Q&As, the templates, the spreadsheets, the how to pitch brands, how to find brands. I go through all of that. You're going to have all my help with that on getting started. And like I've mentioned before, my first brand was in 2 weeks that I got, and they paid me $300. I literally just sent them the videos in a Google Drive, and they were like, what's your Venmo so we can pay you? So you guys, you will 100% make your money back if you really want to do this. And like I said, for the people who don't want to completely go in on this full-time or something, I definitely have brands that reach out to me that are not really aligned with me, that might be aligned with you. So it's something that I'm going to go to this Slack community first to see if you guys want the brands. All right, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and watch the replay. And I chat about all of this, and I also chat about how I got started doing this and how to get started doing this. And then, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Just DM me. And if you want to get into the bootcamp, just DM me for the payment link. If you either want the $99 a month for 2 months, or the pay in full, which you get audits and the intimate Q&A with me for the pay in full offer. That's only for the early bird, so only until Monday. And pay in full, you also get the wealth candle. So that I've been using. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me. I'm so excited to get everyone started on this. I see a lot of excitement, and I know I'm gonna have a lot of people in my DMs after this. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon in the Slack community. Bye.